Hey, we're back for round 5. My opponent's probably on Delver. My hand is fine. I'll keep it. I did miss a little bit of this start of the round, so I'm going to have to play fast. Let's hope I don't time out. I get to get a turn 2 Prism, hopefully draw a land in the next 3 draws. Okay. You have a Delver or a Miscreant, or just a cantrip? Delver. Alright. I'm going to jam a Prism. Cool. I'm 2 pieces towards Tron. They blind flipped, obviously. Why wouldn't they? Delver always blind flips. I don't even know why I bother thinking it won't. I put both on bottom. Alright. Not going to get hit by Ninja this turn. There's a Miscreant. Alright. I drew the second Moment piece, so I'm just going to Moments piece when they attack, probably. Sure, this is fine. Like, if they counter my, if they sprite my Moments piece, cool, I get to slam them Dignitary. This is fine as well. Cool. Oh, I could have pieced there. Yeah. I think I want my thing to get sprited so I can slam Dignitary safely. Or whatever I draw. The F6. Okay. Guess I'm gonna pass. Yeah, just gonna pass. And Eternal Teachings if I am not forced to do anything. My opponent ninjas, I'm obviously just gonna flashback Moments piece, but actually, maybe I won't. It didn't matter they didn't ninja, so. Delver, sure. Teachings for a crop rotation. Just to force my opponent's hand. Hopefully I draw a land here. I did not. I'm going to take a big old chunk of damage this turn, most likely. Did I say I was going to take a big old chunk of damage? Of course I didn't. I said I was going to hit Tron. You know, the hard way. I'm going to jam Stonehorn, actually. This get hits by Daze, but it doesn't get hit by Sprite. Yeah, I counterspell I don't care about. I just don't want to take 8 damage and then get hit by Sprite. They didn't flip? What the? They shuffled off Ponder. Oh, it's just a bug. Of course, Delver always blind flips. It must have just bugged out and accidentally didn't blind flip that time. I don't know what happened. It must have been just a bug. Pulse is good. I'm going to play a Prism. If my opponent sprites this, then I'm just going to jam Pulse. And they didn't, so. Cool. I get to play a land. Now I get to hold up double piece. I'm going to put a stop on my opponent's upkeep, though. If my opponent reveals something good, I might want to just Moments piece. I'll just say okay. I have flashback Moments piece, hardcast Moments piece, flashback Moments piece. I'll go ahead and flashback Moments piece. I'm not going to let this one resolve. Because I don't want them to have like a snap or something, or a vapor snag. So I'm just going to jam this Moment's Peace. Cool. Given that one resolved, yeah, they might have another Sprite, but I'm just going to jam my Pulse right now. It'll tap them down if they do have another Sprite. Or an actual counterspell, I suppose. Next turn, I get to jam Dignitary, and if they Sprite this, I can crop rotation, flashback Teachings, and counter the Sprite. I think I do. Yeah, I do. Alright. Or just resolves. Given that resolved, I'm just going to jam a Mole Drifter. Do they have the actual counterspell and they've been sandbagging? Alright, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and pop my crop rotation. I don't need the grotto for anything. Do I just get another tower, or do I get a Fingraph? I think I'm just going to get another tower. And then jam a prismatic, or prophetic prism. Cool. Next turn I get to do the same thing I just did. Jam a Dignitary and then play spells. My opponent doesn't have another Sprite in hand, otherwise my Dignitary would be countered, right? Reveal actual counterspell. Both fine. I'm at 14. Jam Dignitary. I am going to want to play a land if I can, I suppose. Are they sandbagging? Yes, right? That pause. That pause could mean they have a actual counterspell, or they have a Gush and they're wondering if they need to... No, they don't have a counterspell or a Gush, otherwise that thing would not have resolved. Are they gonna flip the Delver? They do the Augur last turn, presumably. Map. Alright. I have so many things to play, I'm just gonna get the tower. Just gonna run out Flicker on these two. It worked. That means I have so much time that I can play it safe. I don't need to run my wall into a counterspell. Oh, or I just drop Prohibit, that's even better. I don't think I can die to burn spells, so I'm just gonna Teachings now. Try to ensure they don't have another counterspell waiting for me. If they have a Sprite for this, whatever. Go ahead and get my Mystical Teachings so I can set up Teachings for Flicker, Teachings for Condescend, and then try to set up a wall lock. I don't want to attack. Oh, I still have Serrated Arrows in my deck. Thought about cutting the main deck arrows instead of the second Compulsive Research, but Serrated Arrows is very good against the best deck, so they have another combat to skip, so I can just start playing things and force them to do something. Not bad. I think I have an ability. They have only 2 more actual counterspells. Yeah, I should be able to set up a win where I can't lose, so that's my plan. Well. I'll go ahead and cycle, I suppose. So add in teachings for the other flicker, yeah. And I can flashback teachings for capsize whenever I need it. Cool. Pass. There's counterspell, right? I need my opponent to commit mana at some point, but whatever. We'll make deep though, or I can just draw another wall, and it doesn't matter what my opponent does. I let this counter spell resolve and then play another wall. Yeah. Go ahead and get a pulse. Pulse back my wall. And they're dead. It's not really a sequence my opponent can have that I am afraid of, so I'll say okay. The fourth fairy miscreant does help. Quite a lot at least. I need to force my opponent to attack. Yeah, I can just flashback Moment's Peace. If they have a counter, it's the same, but if they don't have a counter, then it forces them to attack at least. I'll go ahead and flash it back, see what happens. Alright, cool. My opponent can get an inch into play for 2 mana, but I don't care. I don't think I needed to play that land there. But I am down a little bit on time because I missed the start of the round, so we'll just play it as we're playing it. I'll get a second flicker. Let's jam flickers, see what happens. My opponent goes scred. Okay, they didn't. Alright, they're dead. What am I doing? Chunk. Their future sprites are going to be worthless if they do this block. Yeah, I don't like this block at all. It's not like I'm going to have trouble killing my opponent. Alright. Not swinging with Sprite? Alright, they are. Alright, they can ninja their Sprite back, but whatever. If they Sprite this, alright, they didn't. That's cool. Could go ahead and flicker while they're before they go to blocks. Flicker here. Scred. I have a pulse in hand, sure. Scred, sure. This is fine. They can ninja back their Sprite, but they're going to have to get a lot of fairies in play. Definitely don't want to run the pulse out before I have counter backup, so. Let's do this. Counter, they didn't even have a counter spell. Don't like how my opponents played this game. Because now it doesn't even matter what what I do. I'm just going to win very easily. I'm not going to play the wall. If that wall gets countered and I can't do anything, and then they kill this other wall, I have to find the third wall to enable a lock. Which will take time. So instead I'm just going to jam a Dignitary. Maybe I shouldn't have F6 there, but no, they missed. Nice. Nice auger. Hardcast Ninja, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool, man. I'll go ahead and get a flicker back. I'm going to go ahead and play a flicker on my 2 walls. I still have capsize in my deck, so I don't actually need a win condition. This is just ensuring I can't lose, basically. Go ahead and flicker these two. Keep the pulse in hand. Go. I'm not in danger of decking either. I even have the compulsive already. Sure. Go ahead and start playing some Mole Drifters, some Mole Drifters. Go ahead and play a Prism. Pass turn. I don't need Mole Drifters to win. I can just start bouncing their dorky creatures and attacking my ground stuff, but my opponent certainly may think that I need the Mole Drifters to be alive to be able to win. Go ahead and get a capsize though. And we'll go ahead and tap out for this. There's nothing I'm really afraid of. Bounce one of these. Bounce one of these. I'll go ahead and bounce the ninja, why not? Make a big swing. Put my opponent under some pressure. And I'm gonna play a mine and pass. I can play the Seagate Oracle, but I don't think I need to. My opponent swings with that Spell Stutter. I guess I'll flicker the wall and the Mole Drifter. No, they have a bolt. They can just bolt the stupid thing. Oh, I guess they have a Scred now, too. Go ahead and bounce the ninja back. Untap, right click, attack with all. Unless I draw arrows. I did not. My opponent bolts, I'm just gonna counter it. Going to 1. Brave. I'll pass. Upkeep, let's see what... If they flip, I'm gonna flicker... Ninja? Alright, they're revealing Ninja, I see. Go ahead and flicker the Dignitary. Alright. My opponent's off it. Cool, they're actually off it. I've got double flicker, double counter, so I can just counter the stupid stuff. Yeah. They are indeed off it. Let's see if this Cop Blue can pull some weight here. Oops. Do I want a thin graph over the 4th Dignitary? Because I have basically 5 anti-combat cards, the 4 Dignitaries, and the Cop Blue counts. All their creatures are blue. I think I'll do this. Cutting Condescend, it's on the draw. It gets countered by their 1-mana interaction. Well, this hand's medium, but fine. I'm gonna die to a turn 1 Delver, but, well, can't really do much about that. Definitely can't do much about it if they don't have it. My man is gonna be awkward because I really want to cycle this Isle, and also, wow, that was stupid. I should have played Thornwood Falls, because in case I draw an untap land, I could cycle the Isle and then just pulse back the Isle. Yeah, that was really dumb of me. On the other hand, I get to guarantee turn 4 Stonehorn, but... Alright, they got Ninja. I'm going to Compulsive. I would have bought myself so much time if I could just slam this pulse here. That was a bad play. Just punting off today. Is that a good card? Is this going to be a good sequence next turn? I think it's going to be a good sequence next turn. So I can't play anything, so I'm going to discard 2 cards no matter what. I can jam Dignitary next turn and get it countered. I don't think I need Dignitary, though, given that I'm going to be locking them out with Circle of Protection. And Cove is fine to play the turn after, but if I have to, I'll play the Remote Isle. And if I just draw lands, I'm gonna want them. If I draw lands, I'm gonna want them in my hands. I'm hoping they just tap out for Stormbound Geist. Oh, that'd be so good for me. Well, this is not so good. Now my opponent can double counter me. Well, no. I guess I can have a null, yeah. I guess they have days too, but whatever. I'm not playing around days. I hope this card pulls its weight. They didn't blind flip, at least. They might have another ninja coming, though. Alright. Excellent. I like our position. I'm at 15. They have 12 points in bird, basically. I'm just gonna play the grotto. I do need to eventually find stuff, but whatever. Are they gonna lead out Sprite into turn? Doesn't look like it. Which is probably correct, given they can probably assume I'm going to be having more than one Pyroblast in my deck. Keeping the Sprite just for Pyroblast is nice. Nice spread. Nice spread. I'm gonna prevent damage from the ninja, and then prevent damage from one of the aberrations. And then I'm going to try to end a turn play up Pulse Marasa. I just want to use my mana up. Like, yeah, I've got 1 land drop in hand, but I really prefer to have more land drops if I can. Miscreant makes my job more difficult, because now if they draw future Miscreants, they can start outpacing my land drops. Well, they didn't counter that, at least. Can I jam arrows? Jam arrows block there. Start hitting fairies? Sorry. Yeah. If they have a null, it's really annoying because I just blew a lot of mana for no reason. But they didn't, so. This does let them get hits in with Ninja. If they have more Ninjas, they can get them in once I prevent damage on this one Ninja here. But on the other hand, I could just start shooting down fairies, so I'm not under as much pressure to find more land drops. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think they should have gotten back to this other ninja. And then they could have also done it again, right? But maybe they want to keep up counterspell mana for some reason. I'm gonna just jam the Prism. My opponent double sprites it. I can just arrows, so. Ooh, that was a good draw. I can really play around with his teachings now. My opponent into turn sprites will kill it, but Doesn't look I'm gonna need to. Okay. My opponent might be able to get a good hit in here if they have another ninja, but if we got 3 ninjas in the top, whatever, that's fine. Past this point, I can't really afford to take too much more damage, though. Alright. No ninjas? Cool. Did I F6? No. Cool. Don't want to F6 if my opponent plays double miscreant. I want to kill one of them, so. Did my opponent play this Ponder? I don't think they did. Unless that was a long time ago. I only have 1 spread, right? Maybe that was a long time ago. Oh, they played Ponder. Whatever. I haven't been keeping up on that. That's not good. That is a sign I'm probably playing poorly. I'm going to jam a map, kill their sprite if they sprite it. If they annul it, whatever. I will do it before playing land, too. Worked? Wow. Opponent's toast. I think they only play 3 bolts. I have reason to believe they only play 3 bolts, meaning my 11 life total is fine. I'm unlikely to get burnt out. Oh, did I just click on the wrong one? Wow, I am really not playing well today. I'm playing so badly today, Jesus. On the plus side, I can't take a hit here, so even if they have ninja, I have 2 more extra mana. God, that was so bad. You're watching a player play very badly over the course of a tournament. But it's not like I can just wait till tomorrow and play the challenge tomorrow. When I'm feeling better, I just gotta play when I have to play. I miss on Augur? Alright. Crack map into turn for tower. Lock my opponent out of this game. They're going to play double miscreant to punish me. Nice. Alright. Excellent job, opponent. Thank you for punishing me for being bad. Next turn I get to teachings for Flicker. Play Flicker, I think. And then hold up a bunch of mana and renew my arrows, yeah. Alright, cool. I don't care about drawing a card, I'm just going to get more mana. More mana! Circle does put a lot of pressure on my time, though. Which is not great. I'm glad I won first game. Certainly helps. It alleviates a lot of time pressure. Holy crap, I am just not clicking correctly. I need to get some food or something. And the client's lagging. That's really bad. I actually might need a preemptive restart in the middle of this game. Because you can't have client lag when you're using circle protection. It's just suicide. Yep, I don't care about ninjas. They can get their auger back, but whatever. I guess I'm not behind on time, but I will swiftly become behind on time. This actually doesn't. This is only waste my time. It doesn't really do much. I actually think this is bad. I don't think my opponent wants to, Okay, there he goes. I thought they were going to loot ninjas just to waste my time, but that's bad. Because, I'm fine with that scenario, them tapping out for that. But they got an auger back with the last one, which is correct, yeah. Go ahead and play a Mole Drifter. If it gets counterspelled, don't mind. Cool. I can get back Pulse, play Pulse. And play Dignitary? No, I'm short on Dignitary. Alright. Yep. That's the second counter spell. Am I putting you to Scred at some point? Or just discard it? Is it Fire Blast? It's been a while since I used a circle on MTGO, so what you need to do is tap your lands one at a time, and then the ones that tap more than 1 mana. Because now I can just click the circle and it'll activate. Go ahead and Teachings. Well, this is terrible. What does countering Teachings here do? Go ahead and just jam Wall. Go ahead and get Flicker back. Pass turn. I'm hoping I can flash back a Teachings in a turn. I will just block. If my opponent wants the bolted, who cares? Ugh, I did it again. What? MTGO, come on. My opponent's not F6ing, so I'm also eating up their clock, but I'm the one who has to do things, so. And I don't think this is a game I should just concede to try to save time, because I'm, like, winning by a mile. Flashback Teachings for something. I don't really care what it is. Prohibit, sure, why not? In a turn, I'm going to hit one of these Delvers. Delver delivers. Cool. Sure. Get a second red, and that's fine. Not really something I'm going to concern myself with. Go ahead and block. Prevent. My opponent's F6. How is it taking time? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Game's stupid. But we're fine. Everything's fine. Christ. Let's get another flicker. Go ahead and untap. If I draw another wall, the game's locked up. Just play a map, whatever. Play a map. Get my quicksand, sure. Go ahead and kill a ninja now. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do it end of turn, so. By end of turn, I mean right now. While my opponent's F6'd. Oh. They're just off it, I guess. Yeah, there it is. I was wondering when they would bother doing that. Let's go ahead and prohibit. Sprite's fine. And we'll go ahead and flicker again. And I'll spread again. Sure. That's fine. I got more walls where that came from. Oh, I should have killed one in response. It doesn't matter. This grade doesn't. It doesn't matter if this grade gets countered. So untap. Start shooting down fairies. Oh, or play that. That's even better. It's a much better use of my time. Because now they can't attack with the 1/1s at all. If they just swing with these 5, I'll kill the Delver, block an Augur, and... Oh, they have all their Screds in? They have all 4 Screds in? Wow. What is my opponent up to over there? I am going to be short in time. All right, no more commentary. Just watch me slowly lose my mind using Circle of Protection on Magic Online. Or draw a Mnemonic Wall here. That would be nice. Eh, whatever. Let's kill a Sprite. Save myself some effort. My opponent started not wasting their own time, so... What? Come on. Come on, game. Come on, game. Preordain's fine. I haven't counted to see what my opponent has left. They have 2 actual counter spells and up to 3 Pyroblasts. Probably only 2. This is fine. I don't care. Don't care about this. Alright. I deck my opponent, which is nice because I might not be able to win through double Pyroblast on my 2 remaining walls. I guess they're going to Pyroblast Muldrifter, so I just can't run both my walls in. This saves me a click, so we'll just do this. What the heck? Sure. That's a waste of a card. Maybe my opponent has given up on the game and they're just trying to time me out. And killing Dignitary does take a bit of my time away. This turn and on future turns where I don't have to click one of their creatures. What is going on, MTGO? Seriously. I'm not missing something, right? I had the ability to choose a thing. I clicked twice and then I still had to click again. MTGO. I could use the last counter on arrows to save a click, but I'm gonna hold the arrows around. I have another arrows. What am I doing? No, my opponent has a nulls. I don't wanna worry about that. Alright, GM Muldrifter. It'll get Pyroblasted. It'll be fine. Oh, it's getting capital C counterspelled? I like that. Because now I get to Pyroblast and Pyroblast their Sprite. Excellent. I hope that's the last Sprite. I probably should have looked. Cool. Killer. It's gonna GM a Prism. I do want to keep up on cards on my opponent. I don't want to get decked first, but there's a lot of cards I can draw where if I draw them in a reasonable time frame, this game becomes changes from avoid being decked to win the game outright. Like this. Because I can get back Pulse. I'm just going to Pulse back the wall right now. If I get dazed here, whatever. Cool. And the game's over. My opponent can counter this wall. That's fine. Nope. Counter the Flicker, maybe. They might have a Pyroblast for the Flicker. Nope, they're dead. They are dead. D-E-A something dead. Spelling is for the weak. I don't need to spell things. I'm winning this game. Barely. I've got 3 minutes left. I'm just going to swing with the Muldrifters. Muldrifters. gonna go ahead and kill the sprite right now. I don't think my opponent can swing here, otherwise I get a turn off of my clock. From what they can see, anyway. They miss. Man, Augur's been really bad this game. Delver's fine. I'm gonna kill it with arrows. Yeah, swing is bad in here. I think it's bad anyway. Like now I don't need to do any real work. Because I get to flicker the arrows out. Go back flicker. Go to blocks. Block here, here, and here. Take one. If they have a ninja, I'm just going to prevent the damage. They didn't. Now I get to kill a ninja. And start flickering. Guess my opponent could add bolt there. They could be sandbagging a bolt, maybe. No, they should have just killed the Mole Drifter. They're trying to time me out. If they had bolt, which they don't, because whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna fill my hand up because I have a little bit of extra time, and they give you 25 minutes because they want They want you to use the whole 25 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and flicker one more time, get back pulse so I can pull it back a Mole Drifter. And in a turn, I'm gonna go ahead and Pyroblast their untapped Augur. Okay, pulse back Mole Drifter. Mole Drifter in the game. Go ahead and play that too while I'm at it. Not that it's going to get it to attack, but now I don't have to do anything next turn. Right click, attack with all. Boom. Whew. I really dismantled my opponent here. I think adding Circle of Protection Blue was a good idea. Does anyone have any input on that? Anybody at all? Don't care about Sprite because I've got arrows. Also, I think they're out of sprites. Gonna have arrows that. Untap. Gonna go ahead and arrows that. I have more than enough things to deal with my opponent's entire hand. Right click attack with all, and then right click attack with all. There's no sequence my opponent can have that I don't just win the game outright, so I can go ahead and flicker here. Cool. Maybe they're gonna deck me. Cool. F6. Pass. And a minute 20 left. I probably could have worked to time my opponent out if I hadn't missed the first 3 minutes, but instead, GG's. We did it. We beat Delver. Last round, sure. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh wow, my tiebreakers are middle of the road. Below the middle of the road, in fact. Well, one of my losses is 4-1. Oh man, I need to uncheck this. Just gonna look to see how screwed I am. Panda Masters 1-3. Where's Vagar? Vagar's 3-2 is fine. Odo Vansa. Odo Vansa's 2-3. Fox 4-1 and my opponent's 2-3. I assume I didn't get paired up there. HD Kaiser. What am I missing here? Oh, there's right there. Okay, 2-3 dropped. My tiebreakers are garbage. I can't make top 8, but I can try to get top 16. Just gonna play 2 more rounds, see how it goes.